It's another loss. Uh, this is how bad it is. The game has about 3 minutes about 3 minutes before the match ends, and I've already given up, so I'm just making this post for the match, post game. But honestly, this is not good. I think we have gone from 100 to 0 within 1 week. It's just astonishing the way this game is going and the way that we've been playing. The attitude of the players is just been terrible, honestly. In my pre-match, I was hoping that we would. In my pre-match review, I was hoping that we would do something better, but watching this game and still watching this game as they have like maybe a couple more minutes to go, it's really bad, honestly. From I don't know which player I can really bring. I don't know which player in this team today I can say, oh, they had a great performance. Nobody except Esteval, who has even come in the second half, for the last 15, 20 minutes of the game, and he has come in and he has shown something that no other player has shown. I don't know where I should start from. Is it the defense? Okay. Fofana, terrible, terrible today. The first goal, that was part of his faults. We talked about Sarr, who was the one defending against PSG and his positioning, but terrible position also for Fofana. Second goal, same thing. Mistake between Cucurella and Enzo Fernandez in the midfield right there. I don't know, nobody communicate. They try to go at the ball, lose the ball. Enzo Fernandez throwing hands up, and of course they take the ball. They kept on going. Okay, they kept on going, and before you know it, they passed 1-2, pass back to Ndiaye. I mean, not Ndiaye, Beto, and he shoots it. And of course, you can never get away. You can never get away from saying something about Robert Sanchez, who lets the ball go through him, and boom, easy. Second goal. The third goal, what a beauty of a goal. Okay, Ndiaye getting the ball. It was a quick pass again, and that's one thing that they've been doing all this game. They have a very, very good defensive structure. That's what a good coach does. They have a very, very good defensive structure, and when they get the ball, within two passes, they are in our half, and they are already troubling us. We take like three, five, six, seven passes before we get away from our half. Look at that. It's still playing right now, and in the defense, we are still passing the ball, and that's just crazy. The match just ended, but that is just something crazy. Ganacho comes in for. I think he came in for. He came in the second half, but honestly, I don't think he has done anything that will say, oh, that was a good substitute. Nothing at all. So this team, they need to look at themselves in the face and listen. At this point, I think a lot of Chelsea fans have given up. We've given up already because there's no fight, no spirit, and there is nothing to show that they believe that whatever it is that the club is trying to do, they can do individually. I think as the World Cup is coming up, they should be able to push and show themselves, hey, I'm ready for the World Cup. I can give it all. But I'm telling you, all these players in this team, except maybe one or two, I don't think any one of them, if I'm looking at the national coaches, I don't think I want to pick any one of them because they have demonstrated that they are not ready to fight. Look at the difference between us and Everton players. They were pushing. They were more energetic. They were pushing. They were fighting. They were working hard for each other. Whenever we get the ball, you see two, three Everton players come, boom, and we lose the ball. Look, right there, they start attacking. We take like 5 seconds before we get up or turn around and start running after the ball. So this is just humiliating. It's been for the past three games now, we've considered 11 goals in three games. 11 goals in three games, and we've only been able to score what? Two? In three games, we've scored two goals and we've conceded 11. Make that make sense. This is Chelsea Football Club. This is one of the biggest club in England. This is one of the biggest club in the world. And look at that. We are losing by 3 goals to 0 away to Everton. And you got to give credit to Everton. They have shown that they are ready to compete for this final stretch, because they want to qualify for Europe also. They want to qualify for Europe. And right now, I believe Everton is 2 points behind Chelsea. 2 points behind Chelsea after today's game. And it's just terrible. I don't even know what to say anymore, because obviously I watched my team getting beaten, from the defense, from the goalkeeper, to the defense, all the way to the attack. It is just terrible, terrible performance. This is one of the worst performance ever. So basically, we get beat at home last week 3-0 by PSG, and we go away and we get beat again 3-0. Tell me, what can we say that we can achieve at the end of this season? Nothing. Nothing. There's the FA Cup to fight for, but you might as well, kick that away, because all these teams are watching Chelsea. They are watching how we're playing, and they know, okay, we see how they play. We see how vulnerable they are. They don't have any good defense. We can just assert more pressure, and boom, they'll collapse. They'll collapse. By the way, whoever has a bad game today is probably not going to play the next game in the FA Cup. And what does that mean? Another switching, another mix and match. Okay, another mix and match with the defense. I mean, oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say anymore. This is the worst ever way I feel when it comes to this football club. And I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. This is not what we signed up for. This is not what we want as a club. This is not where we should be as a club. This team needs to look themselves in the face. The players, the coach. Let's look at the lineup. The lineup. I thought the lineup. Well, we Reece James is out. The lineup today, he starts with Fofana and Hato in defense. This is the first time again that Hato is playing this is the second time he's playing in the heart of the defense, but this is the first time he's playing the heart of the defense with Fofana. And Cucurella and Gusto, playing that final end of the defense. And in the midfield, Lavia and Caicedo. I thought Lavia was okay, but it's been overshadowed by the scoreline 3-0. Like, what? Okay, Lavia and Caicedo in midfield. Then in the attack, we had Palmer, Fernandez, Neto, and João Pedro. All these four guys, they did nothing today. Nothing today. Nothing. Palmer is a big shadow of himself. The Palmer that we saw in the first season, the Palmer that we saw in the second season, this guy, I don't know who he is, because he has not been playing well. João Pedro, of course, he's been doubled. They don't let him they don't give him a chance. They constantly hold him, they drag him, and he's trying to wait for the ball. Nobody's getting the ball come over to him through any crossing. It's just bad. It's just bad. Okay. In the second half, he removes Malo Gusto, because I think because of a hard fall, he kind of hit his head, and he was holding his neck after the first half. So he was substituted for Garnacho. And what that means is Garnacho had to go to the left wing where Neto was playing, and who I thought was terrible today. I don't know what he did today. He was just running, stop, running, stop, running, stop. That's not Neto's game. Okay, that's not his best wing. That's not the favorite position. Okay, the second half, the change is made. Gusto comes up. Garnacho comes in. Garnacho takes that spot where Neto is, and Neto goes to the right spot where is his favorite wing. But then the same thing: run, stop, run, stop, run, stop, pass the ball back. Okay, and what is this? Why do we buy all these attackers and they cannot attack? When I used to play ball, and yeah, I used to play. When I used to play, when they say attack, you get the ball, you're determined to beat your man and go forward and cross the ball or do a cutback or something. I mean, this is just woeful from these players. Okay, okay. The only person that came in from the and by the way, Kai still has to be removed and switch with Tosin at Arabioyo. Of course, it's Tosin for Christ's sake. What else do you expect? Okay, and then Lavia was taken off, and I believe Andres Santo was brought back in, and of course, nothing. That's all I can say. Jao Pedro taking off, and Liam Delap. I don't even, I don't even remember if he kicked the ball or something. But that's it. Okay, if I'm gonna give you ratings for all these people, I'm gonna start from Sanchez. Sanchez 3, nothing else. 3, nothing. Fofana 3, 3 right there. Hato 3, Cucurella maybe 4, 4, and that's it. Gusto maybe give him under 4. Lavia maybe 5. Okay, 5. Caicedo he was. I don't know what happened to Caicedo, but today he was but a 5. Give him 5. Okay, in the attack, Palmer I'm gonna rate him 4. Nothing. He didn't do nothing today. Okay, Fernandez 4. These are the guys who we've paid big time to come in and show that he's a World Cup winner for Christ's sake. Fernandez 4. Pedro Neto, oh my goodness, 2. Nothing else. Give him a 2. Jao Pedro, give him a 4. Because if you know that they're constantly holding you, why do you keep staying in the same position? Okay, some of the best attackers out there, they will know how to maneuver, walk around, and find ways to get the ball and even pull the defense away. But this team, man, Liam Rosenior, 1, nothing else. Because I'm telling you, this guy is it's we've not he's showing that he is completely out of his depth. Okay, he's completely out of his depth, and I in fact, the fans who went to play away, the fans who went to watch this game away, I feel for them because they traveled, that far to go watch a game and just see this nothing but horse shit, just horse shit. And we had the chance to go to either fifth or fourth position, and we've dropped again. That's 2 losses in a row in the league. Okay, how are we going to qualify for Champions League? Might as well start hoping that we don't get overtaken by freaking Brentford. Brentford is going to play, and if they win, they probably go ahead of us. Okay, and that brings us to seventh position. Okay, so I'm just tired. I'm just tired. It's annoying, and this is not what we want as Chelsea fans. But obviously, this is what we get, and it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know what we can do from this point, but something needs to be done because if you're watching this, do me a favor and just click the subscribe button. Okay, that's the best you can do for me now. Subscribe, maybe that will make me feel better. But honestly, this team, I don't know. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Chidi also takes.